Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chichi and this is going to be my first pregnancy vlog. So this is going to be like a preggy update or pregnancy update because I just announced recently that I'm pregnant on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys want to know what's been going on, like how's everything been going on. So basically with this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I've been dealing with since I've been pregnant. So I'm going to start back way in the beginning. So guys, if you're interested, please thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe, I'll be posting weekly videos. It's not only about pregnancy stuff, but most of the videos will be pregnancy related. I have beauty and fitness, hair, makeup, yada, yada, yada. You guys already know the deal. So I wanted to share with you guys, So I wanted to share with you guys some of my symptoms. So I'm gonna start back way in the beginning because I've been trying to record these videos since I was about 10 weeks pregnant, but my camera and my computer, something was just going all out of whack. And this is really irritating me. I need this word in here, faith. You gotta keep the faith, okay? So yeah, so with my first trimester, ooh, that was a rough one. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what happened. My first trimester was during the winter time, and basically it was rough. Like, I've never been so tired, so sleepy, so fatigued, so hungry, feeling so fat ever in my life. Now, you guys know, if you follow me over the years on YouTube, you know most of my earlier videos were focused on fitness and health and stuff like that. But when this came around, it was like nothing was compared. So the first symptom I had was obviously I missed my period. And then that was when I started noticing that I was getting an increase in appetite. Like, I love food. If you know me and you're friends with me, you know I love food. But it was just it was just like I craved food like all the time. And then on top of that, during my first trimester, I noticed that my skin started changing. I also noticed that my forgetfulness started popping in. And I also noticed that it was just really, really rough. And I just was like, I don't know what was going on. You know, it was just a lot for me to handle. So basically what I did was I slept a lot. And I also kind of reduced the number of hours I had. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, well, what happened to pharmacy school and stuff like that? That will be in a different video. So if you guys want to know all about my pharmacy school updates and all that, that's going to be a separate video. So yeah, I started noticing these symptoms or whatever shortly after the semester ended. And so let's go to the second trimester. Second trimester was a little bit different. I noticed that Wait, hold on. From my first trimester to my second trimester, I know that I gained a lot of weight. Like, first of all, I had gotten married and all that stuff. And when I moved in with my husband, like, I noticed like I put on a lot of weight. Like, I put on a lot of weight in a short amount of time. And I don't know if that was from stress because of preparing for the wedding shoots, engagement shoots, and all this other stuff, that it was just a lot. Like, I gained so much weight. So one of my first prenatal visits, I was even shocked to see that I was like almost 177 pounds, because I haven't weighed that much since like almost 3 years ago when I was in grad school, from before, when I was almost like 180. So I'm just like, what is going on? So fast forward, second trimester. This is second trimester stuff. Second trimester is from about 14 weeks to 26 weeks. So basically that's like from 4 to 6 months. Okay, so second trimester, I've been going to my appointments, and I noticed that I had a lot of energy. Like, I had a lot of energy to start working out. I started actually eating better because the fear of me gaining that much weight, which was like 10 pounds, in my first trimester, and my doctor told me like that was a lot of weight to gain because you still almost have about about that time it was like I still had 8 more months, and I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot get too big. Like, you know, I don't want to cause problems for myself or complications for the baby and all this other stuff. So that was when I started working out all the time, like almost 4 to 5 times a week for an hour. Before, when I was not pregnant, I used to be at the gym like 2-3 hours, no problem. But now since I'm pregnant, I've reduced a lot of my weight. I've reduced the time that I'm in the gym. I do a lot more work, cardio and all that different stuff. But let me tell you, cravings in the second trimester, was it not Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A, 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 I'm like, hold on. Chick-fil-A, like seriously all the time? I'm just like craving Chick-fil-A. And it wasn't even like I ate Chick-fil-A like that before. Like I rarely ate burgers and stuff like that, cause you know I try to eat clean. But it was just like Chick-fil-A was always on my mind. I always got their fries. If it wasn't their fries, it was always that grilled chicken sandwich with the tomato and that lettuce on top, and you sprinkle a little bit of that honey roasted mustard. Oh my God, it was like the bomb diggity. That happened, and then pizza happened, and then that was when something negative happened. Heartburn. Oh my God, I don't get heartburn at all. Like I now empathize with people who have heartburn on a daily basis, and people who are diagnosed with GERD. GERD is G-E-R-D. If you don't know about it, Google it and you know what I'm talking about. These people constantly have the acid reflux coming up, and some people, the acid sometimes stays up and it's really hard for it to go down. So you know what happened second trimester? I had to cut out a lot of African food. I'm talking about goosey soup, rice and stew, jollof rice, pepper soup, oxtail, anything that basically had a lot of spiciness in it, or anything that had a lot of tomato base in it. I was just like, no way, no ma'am, I could not get that stuff down. And the thing about it is I didn't really notice that I had like, I was getting heartburn because of these issues, because these are foods that I've eaten since I was little. So, and I never had issues, but it wasn't until I started Googling that spicy foods and even foods that are based with like tomatoes and stuff, or something that's like really citric, is like really, really bad. So it was just really, really bad for me. So now my diet has, I just actually finished my second trimester. I'm in my third one now, but I realized that I can no longer eat ketchup because that would be the death of me. When I'm sleeping, let me tell you, the baby's been moving during my 15 weeks. Now, I am gonna put my specs down below, but I am 5'10", and before pregnancy, I was about like 160 or something like that. When I actually went for my first prenatal appointment, I was 177. That was how I knew I gained weight. And right now, I'm in my third trimester, and I'm still 5'10", and I weigh 184 pounds. So starting from the time when I found out that I was pregnant, I was 177 pounds up until my third trimester, which now I'm 184 pounds. So yeah, my second trimester was way better. Another symptom that I had was the pelvic pressure. I started feeling like it was just a lot of pressure down there. Like it literally felt sometimes like my vagina was gonna break. I didn't know what to do, and I started Googling. My doctor said it was normal, but if it feels like it was way too much, like you could not take it, to come back to the hospital, not to the hospital, to the clinic, but none of that stuff happened. But yeah, the next thing I noticed in second trimester was, ooh, the boobs, girl, they grew. If you know me, I don't have big boobs, okay? Before I was pregnant, I was like a 32D or 34D. Now, for some people think a D is a big cup. For me, I'm talking about the ladies with the double D's and ups. To me, that's a big cup because I was so thin, like around, you know? And I did a lot of weightlifting and stuff to keep myself really, really small. So yeah, it was itchiness all over here. It was itchiness on my belly. I remember one time my husband and I, we were watching a movie together, and I just could not stop scratching. And then I started getting dry flakes and all this other stuff, so I had a remedy. Girl, let me tell you, I had stretch marks actually on my breast. Like, they got so bad that I actually started itching it, like not itching it, scratching it, like rubbing it. Rubbing it wasn't even like helping at all. It was just a constant itchiness I was feeling. If I took a bath or whatever, if it was too hot, it would make my skin dry. So over time, what happened was I started getting stretch marks, and it would be black, like leading up to my nipple. It literally looked like somebody took their hand and did this and put black marks all over. So for a while, I had black stretch marks, like literally black, like my hair, like you guys see my hair this black. It was bad. I actually started thinking like I would never wear any strapless tank top, any t-shirt that showed up here anymore, because it was that bad. But I solved it with shea butter. The itchiness was, yeah. And the peeing, oh my God, it was like the peeing was worse. The sleepy going to bed at night was worse. I had to start propping myself up. I can no longer lay flat where my body was like this. It had to be like kind of curved, you know, like my head is up and all this different stuff. So it was just a mess. So now, fast forward. I know you guys are wondering, what month am I in? So hold on. I just turned a new week, okay? And I have a prenatal appointment next week. So, according to my Ovia app, I am 29 weeks pregnant. Woo! I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm 29 weeks pregnant, and right now the baby is the size of a Hawaiian pineapple. Can you believe that? That's about like 2.3 pounds or almost close to 3 pounds. And yeah, I love this app. Yeah, I made a video about my top favorite pregnancy apps. I'm gonna upload that soon, and like free baby products and all this different stuff. So yeah, I'm 29 weeks pregnant, which brings me to my third trimester. So basically, third trimester, yeah, I mean, it's been good. I can't complain because most of the symptoms were the same since like my second trimester, but I did notice something different. My stomach does get a little bit itchy. I can tell now I'm more out of breath. Like where I live, it's a lot of steps, and I'm constantly like having to take a break on a step to even go up the next flight of steps. So shortness of breath is definitely, excuse me, like you see even now, like I'm falling out of breath. It's definitely one of the symptoms. Also, my sleeping, oh wait, hold on. I need a, oh, complete log. Yeah, this is gonna keep me on track. I'm using my other pregnancy app. So third trimester symptoms. Okay, so yeah, shortness of breath. I do get itchy skin still. The forgetfulness is like crazy. It's to the point now, like I have to write down every single thing, otherwise I'll forget. Also, sometimes I do get heart palpitations. Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. So yeah, heart palpitations, I do get that sometimes, and I do know why. It's because when I sleep like on my back, with the way that the belly is so heavy now, it puts a lot of pressure and a lot of weight on all of the things, all of the organs that are behind, and it puts a lot of pressure on my body. So it creates less oxygen that's flowing to the baby, less oxygen to me and stuff like that. So it will make it feel like my heart is literally like speeding up and slowing down so quick. Let me see. Oh, I don't have swollen hands or feet, but I did notice a little bit with my wedding ring. It's starting to get a little bit harder to take it off. And when I got married, I don't remember struggling to get it off, but I did notice that. So I have really slight swelling, but my ankles are still good. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, when I sleep, I definitely have to sleep on my left side. Sleeping on my right side is no longer comfortable. I have to sleep with my legs propped up. Also, I'm starting to notice that I am getting a little bit more fatigued. So it's kind of like bad now because I still try to work out. I started incorporating swimming, which is really nice. But yeah, it's getting a little bit harder. The cravings are not as bad, but I don't know why I keep craving burgers. It's so annoying, like burgers. And it's still that Chick-fil-A sandwich, like, oh gosh. But yes, I do have another craving and another addiction, and it is definitely spinach. Like, it's really bad. Like, I have spinach like almost every single day. Like, I cannot go without eating spinach. Like, I put spinach in my tofu, I put spinach in my soups, I put spinach in my rice, I put spinach in my salads, I put spinach in my smoothies, like spinach is just everywhere. And then now one of my best friends, she told me about this farmer's market. Now I can get literally a whole bag for $2, and I usually get like a smaller bag from Walmart that's less than that. I mean, that's a little bit more expensive than that. I said, oh no ma'am, oh no honey. I had to start going to the farmer's market because spinach, strawberries are like my two favorite like edible healthy snacks that I can eat like almost all the time. Oh, and bell peppers, like the red one, the orange one, and the red, the orange, and the yellow. Like, I could die for those. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, cannot forget about this, farting. Did somebody tell me that you've been farting like crazy when you're pregnant? Like, I fart all the time. And then including the farting, which makes it even worse, is the constipation is just like unreal. I don't get it. Like, I still have a lot of constipation. So I had to increase the number of iron that I know the iron in my prenatal vitamin is causing it. So, but I still need it to make more blood cells. So it's kind of like I have to eat spinach and raisins or anything that has what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's like a higher fiber content to help me poop. Now I'm like a poop master, so I poop all the time now, but it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle, so it's kind of like checks and balances and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry guys, it's a long video, but I wanted to share what's been going on with me. And you know, a lot of people have been asking me. Some of my subscribers have seen me out and about, and you guys have asked me questions, so I didn't want to reveal them yet, so now I'm revealing it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check with you guys back in another video. Stay tuned for more pregnancy videos, more makeup videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.